wake up. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down that check. No drip this, wet. Tell 'em run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck, but first I stretch. Tell 'em run it up. 9 out of 10 roll through my hands, I'm by my lonely. Turned to a savage, now my baby wants to hold me. I love my fans, don't need no friends, I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me. I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady. The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ and Tom Brady.
Greetings. We are here in the lab, and this is Ebony Sports Reporters, and I'm the host, and I'm just waiting on the other coaches. They're supposed to be here. The other coaches are supposed to be here. So I'm here. We are thankful for all of you who are checking us out. We say share. So the other coaches should be coming in. They should be coming in. We're just waiting on the other coaches. Again, Ebony Sports Reporters on our Black Media. So I'm just waiting for everyone. And in fact, I'll hit some of them up just to make sure, because they had contacted me and say, are we on? Because it is a holiday tomorrow here in the United States. It is 4th of July. And so, of course, people are taking early vacations. But the coaches will be here. Coach Bernard Brown was on his way down. He's going to be driving down from the Atlanta metropolitan area that you know he's so famous for. Coach Julius Hall, he left from Savannah, Georgia, to go to Port Wentworth, Georgia, which is just a couple of miles away, 10 miles from where he's located at. And Coach Fritz and Coach Tisha, they're in Brooklyn, but they're supposed to be here also. So we are just here waiting on them. And so meantime, I'm going to contact them to see where are the coaches. So that's why when they say some of the stuff, you all understand what time it is. It is me trying to keep them in check, because the coaches go astray. And so I'm going to let them know the question I'm posing to them. Where are you? So yes. So that's why we could have used Coach Tony Mitchell. And Coach Mike Grant would be great, because again, the HVJ connection would have been great with regard to this. This is Ebony Sports Reporters. And so again, we're waiting on the coaches to come, which there's some things I could show you, but Coach Bernard Brown got everything loaded up. So it would have been great if Coach Bernard Brown knew how to delete his files. And so where am I? Some of y'all remember, or some of y'all who check out our Black Media, I am in the lab. I'm not in JL Justice League headquarters. I'm in the lab. And again, we are here on Ebony Sports Reporters, and we're just waiting for the rest of the coaches to come in. But I know we want to go and get started on time. We don't want to dilly-dally. We don't want to be late. But you know, some of them are probably planning their barbecues and other things like that. Their fish fries and all that, because they're getting ready for 4th of July. But then again, this is our pastime right here to go and talk about sports from around the entire world. And so we are here with you all. Well, Ebony Sports Reporters. And so let's see something. These coaches, again, wonderful people. About outlandish coaches. And so we had some things for them involving martial arts, motivation, aliens. So we had all that. And so one of them, like I said, as I shared with y'all, he had to leave from Savannah, Georgia, to go to Port Wentworth, Georgia. That is just like 10 miles away. And so he is here. He made it. And so Coach Bernard Brown allegedly is driving on 75 to 16. He's supposed to be here by now, but that's what we share with y'all. These coaches and Coach Fritz and Coach Tisha, they're up there. Maybe they got abducted by aliens. And so look like he might have a mic and camera issue going on, because he just went out. Oh, excuse me. Maybe it was an alien. Yes, maybe the aliens kicked in. So we're still waiting patiently for our coaches so we can jump into this Ebony Sports Reporters on the 3rd of July, because some are getting ready for the 4th of July here in Savannah, in the Atlanta metropolitan area, and in Brooklyn, and around the entire world. So maybe Shigari X may have been here. Coach Shigari, maybe Coach Shigari should have been here. Coach Stud is still on special assignment down in Florida. So this is Ebony Sports Reporters. And so again, our coaches we love. And so in the meantime, we'll tell y'all, check out our radio station, our Hot 2100 Savannah digital radio station. Check that out. And so we'll play a commercial with regard to that, why you should be checking us out.
Hello, world. We're here serving Savannah, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Brooklyn, Houston, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, and the world. The best music all the time. The greatest songs ever made, every time. Tune in to Hot 2100 Savannah and get a taste for your ears. Hot 2100 Savannah, serving Savannah and the world.
And that's our digital radio station, Hot 2100 Savannah, where we plan to do a variety of things. And we have a variety of shows. We have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. We have Hot Grits in the Morning featuring DJ Smooth, K Lau, and Scooter Blue. And so they have, they are the Crash Dummies, and they have Hot Grits in the Morning, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then from 10 until 2 p.m., we have, I guess he's still trying to come in. They need to connect their devices so they can come into the stream. And then from, again, 10 to 2 p.m., 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., Monday through Friday, we have Southern Flavor in the Midday with Lady Lynn Roberts. And then what happens after that, we have on Tuesdays and Thursdays, Chill Time with RG, and that's DJ R3, and also, RG, and also DJ Lee. We have them going on. And then on Wednesdays and Thursdays, we have DJ Vicious coming in, and on the steels with regard to the music, with regards to what's going on at 8 o'clock and going on until 10 o'clock. And then we have questions by Roy on Thursdays and Friday nights. And so again, we make it happen with regards to that. It looked like the coaches are having an issue trying to come in. There's a technical issue on their end. And so, yes, and then on the weekends, we have IC Port with their music review and artist review. Then we have Sia Carter with her show. And then we also have the Kids in the Hall coming on. And then also our gospel shows on Sunday mornings. And we have that. We have some other shows that are going to be percolating also. Oh, and how can we miss Julius and Jamal in the morning? Julius and Jamal on Saturday mornings with DJ Vicious. And so Coach Julius Hall he got his technical issues over with. And so
I had to go out and close all the windows and then come back in. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. I'm sorry I'm late. I was finishing up a package, me and Terrain. And now I'm freezing. Lord have mercy. What is wrong with this?
So the connections. I
don't know what internet I'm on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see what internet I'm on. Oh, I'm on the wrong internet. That's why. Okay. I see why.
Okay.
I'm not freezing, am I?
Not now.
Okay, let me know. I'm on the wrong internet. It automatically sends me next door instead of hours.
There is a delay in it when you're talking. I can see your mouth moving, but then the sound is like
okay. I see Fritz trying to come in, and he's having some technical problems also. I think it's the aliens. They know that Jamar is wanted by the alien nation, and I think it's the aliens that are doing this. But we'll get started in a minute, and you can continue to do that. Well, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna log into our system instead of next door.
I'm wanted by Ace. Yeah, not Ice. I'm wanted by Ace.
Ace.
The aliens. But yeah, okay. So yes. So again, what we say to all of y'all, we say share, share, share. They'll be coming in, and we got some things for them to look at. Again, like I said, involving martial arts and motivation, and with regards to Julius and his grandchildren and his family, family reunions and all of that. And then we're gonna go back on some of the things that people love. That again, some sports that we show that other people don't necessarily um, see all the time, that they're not some of the most popular sports in the United States, but again, around the world, they're popular. In other countries, they're popular. So that's what we do at Ebony Sports Reports. What we do, we go and showcase not just sports here, but we showcase all sports. Again, like the wide world of sports. That's what we're going to do. We show the wide world of sports here on Ebony Sports Reporters. And so one of the coaches, he's getting back in.
Okay.
Let's see.
Am I better now?
Yes, sir. Yes, you are better now. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was on the wrong internet service.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3, and I was on the one for next door instead of the one in this office.
All right. So yes, Coach Julius Hall, and then I say maybe eventually Coach Fritz might get in here, and so we have Rhea Scott. We're glad to have you tuning in and checking us out. Always one of our great supporters here on Our Black Media. And so what we have done is with regards to, because we always have our HBCU corner, and so we're going to throw some things out there regarding the HBCU corner that might be a little different. And some of the coaches, they might get upset that I'm doing it right now, but well, because I thought they all would have been here, and we throw this out, and someone might make a comment about this, because I know a couple of them was going to make a comment about this right here. And
still to this day, Vic did some things that I still, man, in that playoff game against Green Bay, when that defensive end tried to tackle Vic, and Vic pushed him off, straightened his face mask up.
Oh, I remember he straightened the mask.
Then ran about 20, 30 yards. I had never.
Yeah, I gotta watch that replay again. I remember him straight. I remember him to the time straight in slow motion and straight and took off. I was like, dang, I remember that. Man, and it was cold, and it was at Green Bay, and he was blowing out the cold smoke.
The first team to ever go in Green Bay
at home, and the players at home. I remember that.
And I guess the coach went out. So we were trying to show, we were showing Michael Vick, and what happened again. It was a reflection on Michael Vick, what he did when the Falcons went to Green Bay under the leadership of Mike Vick and defeated them in the playoffs. The first time you all heard, the first time that a team had gone to Green Bay and defeated the Packers there at home in Green Bay. So the great Mike Vick. And so we threw it out with regards to the HBCU corner, because Mike Vick is the coach at Norfolk State. Norfolk State head football coach is Mike Vick. So we look at great things happening for him. And so again, James Smith, glad to have you joining us. Again, with regards to a real thing, glad to have you all of y'all. We say share, share, share. And we just wait on the coaches coming, because I guess all of them are having technical difficulties. But we know it's 4th of July, and it's going to be a long weekend for many of them, a long weekend for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So it's not just Saturday and Sunday now. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And some might even be given Monday off too. So again, a long weekend for some of them. And so one of the aliens have made it. That is Coach Fritz. Coach Fritz has made it. One of the other aliens came in, but then got abducted by the aliens. And they said that I'm wanted by Ace, or at least I said I'm wanted by. He said that the aliens looking for me. I said, oh, it's Ace. It's not Ice, it's Ace. Coach Fritz, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. I have a delay. I see.
Okay. And Coach Julius Hall also had a delay.
Ace, I like that one. They need to come for you.
Yeah. I know that they are. That's why I said, that's why they had me right here and had all the rest of y'all. So I'll go ahead and do this for you, Coach Fritz. Our HBCU corner was featuring a head coach for Norfolk State. And so again, just get your thoughts on it, because I had this, because I said some of the coaches might have some thoughts and perspectives with regards to this right here. We are going to go, and that's why this Coach Bernard Brown with his stuff, he got all this stuff.
Still to this day, Vic did some things that I still, man, in that playoff game against Green Bay, when that defensive end tried to tackle Vic, and Vic pushed him off, straightened his face mask up.
Oh, I remember he straightened the mess.
Then ran about 20, 30 yards. I had never.
Yeah, I gotta watch that replay again. I remember him straight. I remember him to the time straightening in slow motion and straightening and took off. I was like, dang, I remember that. Man, and it was cold, and it was at Green Bay, and he was blowing out the cold smoke.
The first team to ever go in Green Bay
at home, and the players at home. I remember that.
Coach Julius Hall.
Man, I think something has taken over my computer. I'm serious. It just keeps going out. After a while, the mic will work for a minute and then it goes out. But anyway, Michael Vick, we still talking about Michael Vick?
Yeah, because I want to replay it for Coach Fritz since he came in, because he's been teleported back to Earth by the aliens.
I'm on the delay.
I told y'all that Michael Vick was the most exciting player on the whole planet Earth when he was playing. There was nothing. He was an alien before we even thought about aliens being in our midst. He was an alien. Okay. He did some incredible stuff. So y'all y'all believe me. That was the proof was in the pudding right there.
Okay. All right, Coach Fritz.
I do agree. Michael Vick was box office, real box office. Hold on. He probably was an alien. He probably is an alien because he transcended the game. There's things that he was doing that people couldn't do, and now you got copycats, but they're nowhere near Michael Vick. Nowhere near.
Okay. All right. So they now want to take credit for Michael Vick too. Okay, we got you. Yes. So we now come to this. Clayton Kershaw. He is not in the 3,000 strike club. 3,000 strikeouts. Clayton Kershaw. He is now in it. All right.
I keep trying to log in. There you go.
All right. So you're fine now, Coach Fritz?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
There's an alien problem. But go ahead.
There is an alien problem.
Okay.
You know, I think it's a conspiracy too with that Cantrell dude, because you know he don't like us talking about aliens. So that Cantrell dude has a lot of stuff to do, and you know it's funny. It's my stuff and your stuff that's going down. You know what I'm saying?
And Mr. Cantrell said that they too scared to come back. That's what Mr. Cantrell said. Mr. Cantrell said they're frightened. So, but
scared to come back.
So again, Clayton Kershaw. He is not in that 3,000 club, that 3,000 strikeout club. What's your thoughts with regards to Clayton Kershaw? Where does he stand in the pantheon of pitchers in the Major League Baseball history? Coach Fritz.
I'm still on the fence with Kershaw. He's been hurt more than he's been active. I know he won one, maybe two World Series when he was healthy. The other one, he wasn't even healthy. He was part of the team, but he didn't pitch to show that he. As a matter of fact, they were losing the game, and then the Dodgers came back and won it, and he was the losing pitcher. So he's not. He's faltered now. Like, you know, his career is on the decline, but I don't know if I could put him up there with a lot of people yet. He got 3,000. That's a body of work, but lately he's not the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would put Matt Scherzer and Verlander up there. You know, he has an asterisk with me. That's all.
Okay. All right. Coach Julius Hall. Clayton
Kershaw. Kershaw can pitch. I mean, he can flat out pitch. I was impressed with him when I first saw him. Kershaw. It's not surprising that he's got 3,000 strikeouts. The boy can pitch. I mean, he can flat out pitch. He can hit he can hit all his spots, all his zones. So it doesn't surprise me, when that's the only position I didn't play when I was Well, I didn't play catcher either. I didn't play catcher, and I wasn't a pitcher, but I played all the other 7 positions.
Okay. All right. Coach Julius Hall. All right, we got you. We got you. So, Coach Julius Hall, I don't want you to be traumatized by this. I do not want you to be traumatized. Do not be traumatized because it may bring back some memories for you that just occurred in early 25. We don't want you to be traumatized by this.
It's always been a dream of mine to have my own children's book, and I'm blessed to say that dream is now becoming reality. We're better than a touchdown. It's a lot of hard work, a lot of love put into this book. It's very heartfelt because without the lessons learned, I wouldn't be where I am today. And so I'm excited to extend those lessons to the next generation, and hopefully it uplifts them just as the many lessons I learned did the same for me.
Coach Julius Hall, Jalen Hurts. I know you might be a little, a little discombobulated because you see Jalen, because you remember what Jalen did to the Kansas City Chiefs. But what's your thoughts with regard to Jalen Hurts and his new children's book?
I don't harbor any ill feelings when a loss. Somebody got to win and somebody got to lose, and I'm that kind of person. That's my personality. You either gonna win or you're gonna lose. It's how you play the game. And this guy's outstanding. He plays the game. You don't see him go through no mess. Like a lot of players that's making that kind of money, you don't see no mess coming out of this guy. And he's always had that vibe with me that it's all about giving back. It's all about what I can do. I like Jalen Hurts, and I'm proud of him.
All right, Coach Fritz.
Congratulations for his book, his children's book. So he's showing everybody he's a winner on and off the court. He put his book out to show kids, if I could do it, you could do it. It's just learn the lessons for you to succeed. Learn from your mistakes and you could succeed. I'm ecstatic for him. I'm proud for him.
Okay. So now we come to this free agency. What are your free agency thoughts with regards to the NFL, the NBA, and the NHL? The NFL, the NBA, and the NHL. The NHL. Coach Fritz.
The NBA have been exciting with the free agency and who's going where. The thing is, can they gel where they're going? Miles Turner going to Milwaukee, that was big. He's a little bit younger than Brook Lopez and probably a little bit more consistent. So the seismic, everything is changing. So Milwaukee gets back into the picture. Cleveland's already in there. Indiana is going to falter a little bit with Boston because they're missing their 2 stars. It was kind of messed up that they waived Dame Lillard, but Milwaukee did this thing. The Lakers is going to get Aiden, which they needed a big man for. Dallas, they needed a point guard. They got it with D'Angelo Russell. So there's a lot of stuff that came about. My Knicks, just waiting to see what they do with Mike Brown. They picked up 2 people that I kind of liked in the past. Let's see how they gel and work with this team.
All right. And your thoughts on the NHL?
I didn't watch that. If it's not about the Islanders or the Rangers, I'd rather watch paint dry and grass grow.
Wow. Wow.
Why you keep asking us those questions about the NHL anyway?
Because this is Ebony Sports Reporters. So, Coach Julius Hall, go ahead. It's your turn. It's called Ebony Sports Reporters.
Yeah, I know, but we don't have any opinion on hockey. So why would you ask these players?
Wow.
We got to get somebody. That knows hockey very well.
Yeah,
wow.
You don't even know the rules of hockey.
We need somebody.
I went to the game, Fritz. I went to the game and I was so confused. I thought I was at a chess game.
Wow.
I'm serious. But so we're gonna bypass on hockey. On
Wow.
the NBA, you know, the league needs to get it right so that there can be some type of parity, so that all the games can be exciting, not just some of them. Indiana and Oklahoma and Cleveland have shown you the new change in the NBA. Golden State still around, so you have to. And the Lakers are always going to be the Lakers. The Knicks are moving up, so you still got something to look forward to in the NBA. So the free agency, we'll see, like Rick said, how they gel. You know, then in the NFL, I'm just waiting on them to cut Shadua so we could make the Falcons pick him up. And you know, back in the day, Jamal, when we played ball, it didn't matter whether you was a quarterback, the wide receiver, the halfback. If you were talented, you were on the field.
Yep.
You know, the two. If you had the talent to be elusive, you were on that field in offense. And if you had a killer mentality on that defense, you were on the field. Don't matter. Talking about no second string. No, be like Slash. You know, play all the positions. I want my best players on the field. Well, I'm gonna leave a player that can really do something. If he's an elusive quarterback, but I got him as my third strainer. No, put his butt on the field. Let's throw some balls to him. Let's throw some flea flickers, some trick plays, everything so we can win. Make football exciting again.
Okay. All right. You all heard that from Coach Julius Hall and Coach Fritz. They don't like hockey, but unless it's the Islanders or the Rangers. Otherwise than that, they want to see paint dry. Wimbledon. What's your thoughts on Wimbledon? Wimbledon thoughts. Coach Fritz.
I didn't get a chance to see it, but I know I got to see one. I want to see Coco Golf. I just got to see a couple of games. I want to see what it looks like. I haven't got a chance to look or anything or highlights or anything yet, but I'm gonna look. All
right, Coach Julius Hall.
Just let me know when the women are playing. I don't want to see the men. You know, I love Wimbledon, and the U.S. Open. Those are two that I really look forward to. I don't like the French too much because it's all clay. But I love Wimbledon and the U.S. Open.
Okay, all right. So, just to let y'all know, we already took our timeout earlier, but we're going to do another timeout right now because I know Coach Julius Hall was like saying, we haven't gone to a timeout yet. But because when the coaches were basically still out of space with the aliens, and then they just got teleported, I went ahead and did a hot 2100 timeout. And so we'll do another timeout right now. So, because again, we're going to go ahead and make sure we support the people who support us, and we thank them for supporting, again, Our Black Media.
Hey, Fort Wentworth, Savannah, Georgia, surrounding counties. I don't know if y'all know, but y'all got a good man that's trying to do good things for y'all city. Mr. Rufus Bright. Y'all need to go ahead and re-elect him because he's already been in office. But I don't know if y'all know all the good things and wonderful things he's been doing for the city. I don't know if y'all know who I am, but I'm Big Bro Dre. This is the Found First production. You know what I mean? I want to let y'all know that this has been brought to you by the committee to elect Rufus Bright for City Council of Fort Wentworth in Savannah, Georgia. But y'all need to tap in and tune in. You know what I mean? And keep following him and vote for him. Get out to those polls. You know what I'm saying? Get ready. You know what I mean? Don't hold back. Don't sit there and waste no time. Run to them polls and make sure you go and run and vote for Mr. Rufus Bright.
Vote for Rufus Bright. Vote for Rufus Bright. Vote for Rufus Bright. Vote for Rufus Bright. You want to see some brighter days? Vote for Rufus Bright. You want somebody who knows the way? Vote for Rufus Bright.
All right, we are back. This is Ebony Sports Reporters with Coach Julius Hall and Coach Fritz. And we say support all our supporters, Davis Johnson Bozeman officer, law officer in Atlanta, Savannah, and Statesboro. One Price Cleaners located in the Farmers Market in Garden City on Highway 80. Kim's Cafe located at 714 MLK Jr. Boulevard. And Shep Food and Gas don't ride by, stop by. And so we still got this going on right now. We've not hit half the numbers. It's over 435 for Jeremiah Jones. Again, HBJ. Again, the effort's right there. So we got that right there still going on. And I'll put up the Cash App again for y'all. But we'll come to this right here. We got something for you. We got what is going to possibly be, again, the newest LA Dodger coming from Japan. Chusei Manamani. And Chusei, now some people see him, they go and say he is Dominican and Japanese. So yeah, he is African. He's African Japanese. So African.
インサイドさばいた。ファースト取れない。さあそして万波のバックホームどうだ。アウト。素晴らしいレバービーム。山崎福也を救いました。
We featured him last year, and so people now they throwing that talk about it. They say, the Dodgers gonna probably get him. Coach Julius Hall.
The Braves need to get him, because then we'll give him away in 2 years anyway. He need to go through the Braves, and then let's just get him ready and everything, and get him to the Dodgers or the Yankees so they can win a World Series. That's what we do to our players anyway.
All right, Coach Fritz.
He got a cannon. He needs to come to the Mets. Place left field and throw people out. Move Nemo back to center. Soto's in right. That'd be perfect.
Okay. So now I couldn't recall if we had dealt with the 1-hour pump and a different era of basketball. 1-hour pump. I can't recall if we had dealt with this.
Okay. See, y'all want me to believe people follow for a 1-arm pump fake? And y'all tell me that this is LeBron can't play in this era. I don't understand. Look at this. I mean, okay, you don't know, but how are you falling for that? Nobody's doing that today.
1-hour pump. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Fritz?
He was the greatest to do it. He was the only one that was able to do the 1-arm pump. He had big hands for him to do that 1-arm pump to get the defender to go one way. And also, when he went to the basket and he got hit, him palming the ball with one hand allowed him to move it another way, and then it was basket and the foul. It wasn't just 2 free throws. You know what I'm saying? It was a basket and the foul.
I get home.
Oh, as soon as you get home, you singing the song?
No, I was talking to my wife. I was telling her I need to reboot my stuff. It might be because of the StreamYard problem. That's all I could think, because it keeps going out. For some reason, it keeps going out. I might have a bug in my computer. It might have a hacker in here or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Coach Julius Hall, did you see the 1-hour pump?
Yeah. Mike did the 1-arm pump. We had that last week.
Okay. Yeah. I was trying to recall, but because sometimes these coaches, I'm like, hey, but we got something for Coach Julius Hall, and this is Coach Julius Hall, and they're playing in West Savannah.
What was that?
Julius, that was a nice pass. I'll take that pass any day of the week.
We'll play it again for you, Coach Julius Hall. That's how y'all playing in West Savannah.
He blocked out. A 5-year-old could have made that after he blocked out the way he did.
Coach Fritz, West Savannah basketball.
Julius, great move. Great move. They couldn't stop you. You know what I'm saying? They can't stop you.
I was doing no look passes when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson wasn't even thinking about it.
So, what's your thoughts on that pass, Coach Julius Hall?
It left much to be desired. He should have been thrown out the game.
What?
That was an illegal block.
I've seen people do worse. I've seen people do worse.
We have some martial arts for you. We got some martial arts. And so, Coach Bernard Brown, this martial arts topic and the next topic, I said Coach Bernard Brown is going to take it to another level. Martial arts.
What
the hell?
Yeah, hold up. We both saying the same thing.
I'll play it again for you.
Alien. Alien.
Really, Jamal? Really?
Yeah.
It's
Alien.
a family show.
You said what?
It's a family show.
It's martial arts. It's martial arts. That's why I say, again, before y'all came on, I had said to everybody, I said, you know what we do? We show sports from around the entire world. We show sports that other people don't necessarily know. They just don't see in the United States. We show the other sports. And so that's why I say martial arts. What's your thoughts about the martial arts right there, Coach Fritz?
I'll say one thing. They know other sports podcasts put those kind of sports out there. That looked kind of crazy. When you first showed it, you had both of us going, what the hell? So, at the same time.
I couldn't catch it. I was trying to catch what was that?
You saw it. You just was.
I thought somebody hit from between his legs and hit the board. Thought it was a midget or something.
So, Coach Julius Hall, martial arts.
Hey, if that's true, which I doubt it is, if that's true, then I don't even know what to tell you.
We're the only ones that have crossed that starting.
All right. So now we come this, and this goes to now again. I said that topic, the martial arts. I knew if Coach Bernard Brown was here, he was going to take it to another level. So now I'm gonna go to Fritz homeboy, Joey Chestnut. Because again, y'all all know, because like I told folks, I say, hey, before y'all came on, I said it's 4th of July tomorrow, long weekend for everybody. So around the entire country, everybody gonna be celebrating 4th of July, and the coaches were out getting ready for 4th of July right now for their cookouts and their fish fries, all that. And so what we had for 4th of July, the question is this right here. What eating contest would you like to be involved in? What eating contest would you like to be involved in? What eating contest you like to be involved in? Now, Coach Fritz homeboy, he's going to be right there, on the boardwalk of Coney Island doing that Nathan hot dog. So what eating contest would you like to be a part of, Coach Julius Hall?
It's a family show.
Probably the steak. If you can grill some great, juicy, well-cooked, well-done steaks, give me a couple of steaks. I put me in the steak eating contest. That's it. With some A1 sauce. No, Heinz 57 sauce.
All right.
Heinz 57.
All right, Coach Fritz.
I'm gonna follow up with him instead of steak, lamb.
Oh yeah, too. Yeah.
Lamb. Two things with that: the mint jelly, or like you said, Heinz 57. And then go from there.
Okay.
I'll eat that all day.
All right. Okay, we got you. So that's what they want to do. And so now we come to this right here, and we want to do this every week. The Ebony Sports Reporters Hall of Fame. Who would you want to induct in the Ebony Sports Reporters Hall of Fame? Coach Fritz.
all the nurses that take care of people in the hospitals, they deserve it. They need to be in the Hall of Fame, because they go through a lot. And all the sac passés in Walmart, y'all belong in the Hall of Fame. Now, side note, this is for another time. Robert Ory deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I
Coach,
agree.
Coach,
I agree.
Coach,
Robert already need to be in there. Fritz.
Thank you.
I like to put somebody. You know, the Hall of Fame is not just for a person that excelled on the field, but the Hall of Fame was for a person that was consistent across the board and played with all that they had and was bigger than what their image was. And for that, I'd like to nominate Roderick Robertson, Little Rock, to be in the Hall of Fame for Ebony Sports Hall of Fame. All right. Little Roderick Robertson.
all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we wasn't going to do this. We were going to go to something else. But we're going to do this because of Coach Fritz. We're going to go right here, right now. This is not that I said this. This is what one of our viewers said. This is what needs to happen to Coach Fritz, that he need to be right in this contest. And this is what they want to do to him when they said, hey, he had to talk about Robert Ory when we were talking about the Ebony Sports Reporters Hall of Fame. This is what they said they wanted to do to Coach Fritz.
2.
Coach Fritz, it wasn't me. It was one of the viewers. They said we wasn't talking about Robert Ory. That's another time. But go ahead, Coach Fritz. What the power slap is still going on.
Whew, he was out like a light. I'm happy that wasn't me. I'm good with that. But that was, and he knew it too when he knocked him out. That's a walk of a champion. Like, what you want? So, out like a light. Where you be finding these sports, man?
Leroy Cantrell. Coach Juice Hall.
That guy had a glass chin. Not only did he knock him out, before he hit the ground, he bumped his head on the table also and was a little bit further out than what it seemed like. He was knocked the F out.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So now we come to this. We come to some ice situation. Ice
around?
Well. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has been deported by ICE. He's been, again, Junior, bam, had just lost to Jake Paul. And so now ICE, they got him and they have now removed him from the U.S. That's Junior. Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. has been deported by ICE. What's your thoughts on that, Coach Julius Hall?
Well, Donald Trump said that Elon Musk might be deported. So if they can get Elon Musk as much as he did for Donald Trump, who stands a chance if you're not born him? Even the ones that go around talking about him every day don't stand a chance that loves him. If you weren't born here, they might be coming for you.
Coach Fritz.
Man, this is crazy. He came here to fight, to do something for his family. He lost. That's a double whammy. You lost and then get deported. I feel for him. My man, I feel for you. Ebony Sports reporters feel for you because that's not fair. You got beat up. You lost the fight, and then they go, oh, he lost the port. He can't do nothing for us no more. But I guarantee you, if he would have beat Paul, well, he still probably got deported because they would have took it the wrong way anyway. You know what I'm saying? So.
All right. Okay. So, Julius Hall, last year you had gone to Charleston for a family reunion and gathering or something like that last year?
Mm-hmm.
And you saw some of your relatives. So, to the whole world, we have a video of Julius Hall and his relatives at their family reunion gathering. This is what happened. The family gathering. Julius Hall induced his cousins to go and do that. Coach Fritz. Coach Fritz.
I agree with him. It's perfect landing. He walked away from it though. Any landing you can walk away from is a good landing.
Okay. Landed on his face. Okay, I got you.
Beyonce did that. Nobody don't say nothing. It was a concert. She was going down the stairs and missed one step, fell down, and fell face first, continued to show like nothing happened. It happens to the best.
All right. Coach Julius Hall, your cousin, what's your thoughts on that?
Great landing. It was not anything that was not practice.
Okay.
He did what he was supposed to do. He landed on his face. If he'd have landed regular, what would that have done? You know, if he'd have landed perfect on his feet. You know, no, he put that land on his face. Or it wouldn't have made the show.
Oh, hold on. Yes.
That's Vern, Jamal. Jamal, that's Vern calling while we doing the show.
Oh, okay. Okay. You're from what? You are captain or commander. What? You said Julius Hall had you on the alien show. You said so. You're demanding that I go and show the alien. This is Ebony Sports Report. This is not the alien, but okay. Whatever Commander Zal, whatever your name is, you said Julius had you on the show. I think I faintly remember you inside some place. Okay, this is one of y'all people right here. So let me. He sent me some alien stuff. I was trying to say another word, but some alien stuff. I don't think he was alien. I think he was just African. That's what I think. He's not no alien. Coach Fritz, Coach Julius Hall. Your thoughts?
That was the most incredible. I can't even say the word I ever seen. How in the hell he was able to do that? Ambidextrous? No, he was not. He was out of space. Come on, man. Y'all, they ain't showing you that that's an alien force on this planet, Jamal. You can't see that. You blinder than the pastors.
Coach Fritz.
Jamal, can you do that?
No, I can't do that. I mean, he's African. So that's what that.
Like I said, Jamal, can you do that?
No, I can't do that.
Julius, can you do that?
I can't even do the flip.
You think Bernard Brown could do that?
Bernard will break his neck.
I can't do that. And I know Tish can't do that. So that means aliens.
I was just thinking he's just African. That's why I was thinking he's just African.
No. I don't see Africans doing that. Aliens.
Wow. Okay. All right. Okay. That's how they roll. That's what.
Oh, you know what? If you want to say it like that, I'll flip it. I've seen it already on the show. That's a alien with an African suit on.
Whoa! Wow! Okay, interesting. I hear you, Coach Fritz. I hear you. Wow, that's really good. With an African suit on. So we now come to these thoughts with regards to stunts. And this is a stunt right here. We get your thoughts on this stunt right here. Golly. They're gonna think it's probably an alien. Golly.
I shot to the top just like a Meraki.
I didn't see nothing special about that. Show it again.
I shot to the top just like a Meraki.
You able to put your shorts on and do a flip and put your shorts on like that?
Yeah.
It went through that?
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. There wasn't nothing special about that.
Oh, okay. All right. Coach Bernard Brown will say it was special. Coach Fritz.
Yeah, Bernard Brown would say that was special. He'll tell you play it again. He'll tell you play it again. Like, Juju, you see what I'm saying? So you already know. Not bad at all. I've seen Jordan Childs do and Simone Biles do a little bit extraordinary stuff better. You know what I mean? But she's doing it on a trampoline. That's all.
And can they put their shorts on like that? So while we come to this right now, and we throw it up because we winding on down. What's your thoughts on Urban Myers? Your thoughts on Urban Myers? And check this out about Urban Myers.
I got to go backstage of the whole scene, and and so did you. You met with the players, but I went and watched them practice, and it's as uncomfortable sometimes as I am when I see the watches and I see the cars and all the flash. It's just not me. But when I saw what went on behind the scenes, I agree with you. There's a culture there. He is tough on him, man. I mean, he is demanding of that team, and that's what blew my mind. And I remember calling you guys. I said, guys, this is not a 1 in 10 program. First of all, I saw Travis Hunter, and I said, whoa, you have to be an idiot not to see that one. But they had good-looking players, they had fast receivers, and their coaching staff worked really hard. There is not one way that I always evaluate a team and their staff. There's no wasted time. They went out to work and they left, and in between those 2 hours, it was go time. And I've left other practices like, this is awful. Come on, let's go. You're wasting time.
And reminds him his thoughts on Dion. Coach Fritz, what's your thoughts? Coach Fritz, did the aliens have you?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that was what's your thoughts, Urban Meyer, on Dion?
Great take. He spoke the truth. He's been to plenty of practices, and he'll know who's wasting time and who's not. Dion don't have time for people to waste his time. He got a bigger goal. He's trying to make the franchise, that institution, Colorado. He's trying to take it to another level and make it iconic. You know what I'm saying? And he's trying to show to people that he could be a coach. And you know what he does? He went and got players that used to play in the NFL to teach these young kids the right way of doing things. You have Urban Meyer saying, man, that wasn't a waste of time. kudos. Thank you for that, Mr. Urban Meyer.
All right, Coach Julius Hall.
Well, everybody can see that the team is when you discipline a team and you try to get the most out of them that you can, then they produce for you. I often say the only thing separating the number 1 team and the number 50th team is a missed tackle or missed block. And that's what separates them.
Or pick six.
Yeah, pick six. And the pick six came because it was a missed block.
Yeah.
I agree with Urban that you see the coaches make a difference, and Deion makes a difference in those players' lives.
All right. This is the last thing we'll throw out there to you. Last thing we'll throw out to y'all. And again, it's some motivation right here. Some motivation. Some people, this is not an alien, but this is motivation.
All right, guys. We're doing good. I just want to let y'all know I'm on my lunch break. About to get a little work in. This on the lunch. This how I eat. All right? Woo! Let's get it. That's how I eat. Let's go. Yes, sir. I know they ain't seen a lot of people do this, but this is my calisthenic workout. All right? But I'm doing it on my lunch break.
Don't sleep on me. Don't sleep on me, Coach Fritz. That ain't an alien. Go ahead, Coach Fritz. That motivation.
That is motivation. I need to figure out what he's eating because I want to be able to do the same thing too. I want to be able to eat that and do the same thing that he was doing. That was amazing. You know what I'm saying? That was amazing.
All right, Coach Julius Hall.
Well, you heard him kept saying, "I'm on my lunch break," because he know the haters would have called in and say, "You got a police officer right here on the monkey bars while he working." He kept saying, "I'm on my lunch break." Because you will have had the haters saying, "What is he doing? What is he doing? What is he doing?" So yeah.
All right. So this is Ebony Sports Reporters, Coach Julius Hall, Coach Fritz. We say check out all our shows on Our Black Media and check out hot2100savannah.com. We're on Alexa, Apple CarPlay, on your Joy app, your iPhone app, on your tablet, your desktop, your iPad, and your tabletop. We are all places. Check us out. Enjoy yourselves. Be safe during this holiday weekend, and check out and support all our sponsors and supporters. Kim Cafe, located at 714 MLK Junior Boulevard. And we say to y'all, peace.
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 The talent gotta also still be the producer.
Talent is running the show.
Oh, yeah. If it's still on, Hot 2100 on 8 o'clock to 10 p.m., 10 a.m. Saturday morning. These guys are fools.
Be there.
And one of the things we're going to discuss, now it's not the hot topic, but we're going to talk about boogers in your nose. Boogers in your nose.
Good.
Peace.
Peace.
7.